going on, YouTube? Pistol Pete here. Woo! I got a crazy one for you today. So, as you guys know, I've been getting into a Midgard Messer trend here, or just a kick, getting into to collecting these Midgard Messer blades. They're just freaking awesome. Awesome quality, awesome materials used, crazy designs. They're just freaking off the wall designs. I like them. Like they're they're different. Obviously, it's going to be different when I compare this, but it's that kind of like fantasy that is usable, reality, hard use blades, but it's a little bit on the fantasy side. Different fantasies, different directions, but I was going to compare to Shade Indonesia. Like Shade Indonesia is like Midgard Messer. Like they just think outside the box, make these crazy, awesome designs that no one else has, just over the top. Some people maybe think, oh, that's a little too much, blah, blah, but I love it. I love big, thick, just crazy ass knives, crazy design, something different, something, like we're all different. Well, everyone is the same. It'd be one boring ass world, right? Same thing with the blades. If every single knife was practical and this lightweight and this size and, this thickness and this type, it'd be boring. So I like all these different intricate knives. It's almost like work of art, right? Actually, it is. It's work of art. It's not just, you're not just getting a blade anymore. You're getting a freaking work of art with some of these knives. So, and Work Tough Gear is another one that thinks outside the box and has different designers that come in and make just awesome shit. I mean, crazy cool handle scales, like that Gator grip, G10 type stuff. That's cool, man. That's freaking awesome. And I don't see a lot of people doing that. So, with all that being said, today I lucked out and was able to pick up, well, not today, but today I'm bringing you a knife I picked up. It is called the Thunrar XXL by Midgard Messer. This is an absolute beast of a knife. Absolutely love it. The only thing that lacks a little luster is the sheath. So this is a 3D printed sheath from Midgard Messer. I mean, it's cool looking and all, but it is like a plastic. It's like a polymer style sheath, right? It is cool because this little thing here is for retention, right? So you just twist this to tighten it, and obviously it stays in there. This thing won't come out. It locks in pretty tight. So it does have a nice retention when you lock it in. But obviously it's not going to be a quick draw, right? Because now you got to twist this, undo it to pull the blade out. So I think for the knife being the way it is, how badass this freaking knife is, I'm going to get like a sick ass futuristic Kydex sheath. I was thinking leather at first, but I want to go something more like futuristic, right? Something more crazy, like maybe a 2-color Kydex would be pretty sick. So I'm not sure what color pattern yet I'm going to go with, but I'm going to get like some badass, crazy, sick Kydex design. I'm going to try to find a good Kydex maker, like someone I know that makes premium Kydex, and just have them make, because this is an awesome knife. And we'll get into how I got it here. Yeah, belt loop, kind of small, kind of a little bit slender here, but I mean, it'll work if you needed to in a pinch. But I think this thing cries for a Kydex or even a leather. I'm saying even a leather, but I think I'm going to go with Kydex just because of the design of this. So sheath is not bad. It's not bad. It's just not wow. It's not for the knife. The way the knife is, it's not wow. Now let's take a look at this freaking blade. Look at this freaking beast, man. Let me give you a drive-by here. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. I love the G10, like with this golf texturing pattern, so it's nice and tacky in the hand. You got a little bit of a sub hilt, but it's not too aggressive. It's actually shaped pretty good, so it doesn't bother my hand too much when I put it in there. I don't mind it. I don't mind that little sub hilt. Or if you want to, you kind of be a little tight, but you can choke back into this if you want to do crazy chopping. But I think it'd be good just doing chopping in there, man. It's such a huge blade. I love how fat this freaking blade is, man. So you got a well, before I get into all the specs, I'm going to put them here so you can see them. Here's going to be in centimeters because obviously it's from Germany, but I'll give it to you in inches. So you have a little over or a little under 9.5-inch blade length. So full blade length is 9.5 inches, 6 millimeters thick, which is cool. It's a little under 1/4 inch, right? So 6 millimeters is perfect thickness, especially for something this big. You don't want it too heavy, so it's still pretty nice and nimble in the hand. It's not like you're swinging a crowbar. So it feels good in hand. You have an overall length, a little over 16-inch overall length. G10 green, OD green G10 handle scales. You have CPM D2 steel. This is CPM D2 steel, which, as we all know, is better, is another level up from just standard D2. You got the Midgard Messer branding here, and you have the name across the blade there. If it picks up, it's a little bit light, but you can see it. It says the Thunrar XXL. So I was tripping out because I did pick this up on eBay, and I'm super fortunate for that because only one I've seen on eBay, period. I only seen one. And the guy wanted quite a bit for it. He started out with like he wanted like $600 or even higher, I think. And then he went down to 650. Then he went down to, after months, by, this matter of a few months. Then he went down to freaking 500, then 550, then 400. And at 400, he had to make an offer. So I made an offer kind of low. I was like, he's not going to accept it. And then I sent him a message and I asked him, hey, man, is there any way you accept this? And I seen you had it for sale for a while. And he said, yeah. So I'll take that then. That's fine. So I got it for pretty good damn deal, because I don't even know if you can order these, but if you could order these from Midgard still, when they were available, these went for $400 or $500. I think it was like $450 or close to $500 if you were to buy this brand new from them. So, and I don't even know if you can still get them. Maybe you possibly can have them make you one. I know they don't have them anywhere. I looked at every single site. No one has this for sale. So, but I think Midgard does special custom orders for these. And again, I don't know how much they would charge now. But I know, like I said, when they did sell these, and they only had a limited production run of 50. Of 50 of these was the limited production run. So when I got this in, I was looking for all the, because I seen, I think it was, it might have been White Mountain Knives, I believe it was, and a few others. I think maybe DLT had a few of them, and it had different markings. I was tripping. It says triple XL instead of that double XL. It said triple XL on there. So I was like, why is this different? Is this double? Is this a fake? Did someone fake this shit? Like, did I get a bogus one? But I was like, this is a kind of a unique blade to copy, to make a fake of, and it looks like awesome quality. Look at this thing, and this sucker came razor sharp all the way, pointy ass tip, super pointy tip. So anyways, I was like, this is a fake one. And then the other one has the marking here of like the steel type. It also has jimping up top, which this one doesn't. I mean, it has these little like cutout grooves, but I'm talking, it has like lined jimpings. I'll put it here. You'll see little lined jimpings all the way across the top. I think there's even more jimping down here. And this one does have it here. Like, it looks like this here. See, it's picking it up. That like kind of jimping right here. It has that all over the top of the blade. So I was like, it looks different. And it says triple XL, not double XL. So what the hell's going on? So I sent an email to Midgard Messer directly in Germany. And I asked them, hey, is this yours? But it looks different, because how come all the ones I see say triple XL? This is double XL. They said, wow, that's kind of crazy you got that. That was one of our first prototypes that came out. It was actually one of the very first ones. And they said it was, people were saying that's so big and so gnarly. Why did you name it double XL? This thing should be a triple XL. So just for marketing reasons, they changed it from double XL to triple XL. And then they said, yeah, and then they started adding their more branding on it, which I like it like this, almost no branding, just the name across here, light, really light. Now the new branding is dark and pronounced. You have Midgard Messer stamp here on the new ones. You have the blade still on this new ones. You have, of course, this is like this on the older ones, or the new ones too. But so this one is like less branding, and it doesn't have the jimping, like I said, because this is the prototype. This was the prototype. She's like, yeah, that's a pretty rare one. That's the prototype. This was before the 1 of 50 run that they did. So that super collectible for me. That's awesome, man. To get that approved from or said from Midgard Messer themselves, to say that, yeah, no, that's one of our original prototypes. That's cool. That made my day. I was like, oh, that's cool, man. Listen, I know I didn't get a fake. I know this is a fucking original prototype. Oh, I was so stoked. The new ones are, this is CPMD2. The new ones are N690. So a little more corrosion resistant. Well, so is D2. So, you know what? To me, it's a wash. I mean, you get people arguing, oh, N690 is a little better still. Oh, D2 is a little better still. This is CPM D2. So I mean, it all depends on what your flavor, the flavor of the week for you is. I have both. I have knives in both steels, and they're both hold up just fine. I mean, I haven't had any problem with N690 or D2 CPM D2. They both hold up great. So I mean, to me, it's no big deal. It's no big deal for me. Either one is just awesome. It's just, they're both killer freaking steel types, especially heat treated. Again, like I tell you guys, it's all about the heat treat, right? You can get a freaking 440C steel. You can get, even lower 1095, 1055, 1085. And as long as it's heat treat, I was going to say it too, 5160 still, like Shade Indonesia does. If you get it with proper heat treat and made correctly, they're badass. They're so strong. You're not going to break them. You'd have to try really hard to break them. You'd have to be doing shit like Joe X, smashing against steel poles and shit. To chop through wood and break it is almost impossible. You'd have to be really, really abusing the hell out of it. And even then, I doubt it. But yeah, so anyways, I just want to give you that backstory on this. So yeah, so this is the prototype, one of the original prototypes. And so I'm fortunate to get this, and I got this for way cheaper than what they went for. And like I said, an original prototype. I like how it does have this infinity fuller that goes all the way through. I mean, that's pretty freaking sick too. I like that look of it. modified, like just crazy innovative Tonto. I'm sorry, clip point mixed with like a Tonto style blade in the bottom. That's cool. A lot of people are like, that looks almost like a chef knife or something, like a crazy sick futuristic chef knife. I was like, yeah, I can see that too. To me, it's pretty sick. I know some people are like, oh, that's ridiculous, over the top, blah blah. I love it. I love that kind of crap. I love it. And like I said, this sucker is in absolute brand new condition, unused. And again, sorry guys, I'm not gonna do hard use review on this one just because this one is gonna be freaking super collectible. This one here is gonna be one of the rare ones in my collection again, since this is a prototype. And they don't make, obviously they don't even make this blade, even the 150 they can't find anymore, and then have a prototype of it. Awesome, man. Freaking awesome. Love it. And it has like that almost titanium style coating over the top. Oh, just man, guys, absolutely love this one. Just a beast, just a beast. This right here, like, this could be a freaking little bit of a skull buster here. Bam, you'd have a lanyard here, you could strap it in, which isn't bad. Little, I mean, this whole thing right here protects your hand pretty good, actually. It kind of cups you all in. So I mean, even if you did punch something, I mean, you could probably, yeah, it wouldn't hit someone in the face or in the chest, you'd push them back and do a little bit of a snap cut. Man, that would do. Man, this thing is awesome, man. I love it. Like I said, I love shit like this. You know, I did a couple shorts and you get people talking shit like, oh, that's stupid, that's impractical, that's dumb, why would you want that? That's you, man. That's your opinion, man. My opinion, this thing is sick, dude. I'm a knife collector, knife enthusiast, and I like them all. I love them all. So this one right here, though, is just, man, just speaks out to me because I am a big Bowie collector. I love big Bowie knives, and I have a lot of big Bowie knives. So this is just one awesome, awesome one to add to the collection, man. All right, guys. That's it for this one. Please like, subscribe, share, and until next knife, gun, or whatever.